Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'll be reviewing a movie and it is titled Call It Karma. It is showing on Feem People on YouTube featuring Majid Michel, Miwa Olorunfemi and the rest. So let's get right into the review. So this movie is about a young lady that is in this very sweet relationship with this man, and everything is going good and nice. He buys things for her, he cooks for her, all those sweet things. Now immediately they get married, everything turns upside down. He hits her, he insults her, humiliates her, and he stopped her from using social media, stopped her from working, but he stopped her from doing a lot of things that she used to do when she was single. He stopped her from even wearing some kind of dresses. She even has a bag where she wrote don't wear. So anytime he says don't wear this dress, she'll put the dress inside that bag so that she will not mistakenly wear it. Are you kidding me? And to think that this kind of relationship is actually some people's reality. Like, how do you people stay in such toxic, devilish relationships and call it relationship? Anywho's, so she marries this guy and everything turns upside down. He is a narcissist. He is everything bad you wouldn't want in a partner. So this guy is like controlling her life literally. So he stops her from using social media. He even broke her phone at one point, and I was so pissed because he broke her phone, and the next day she prepared, you know, dinner, like prepared a feast for him and apologized. What? She was actually taking the blame for making him angry. Like, I'm sorry I made you broke my phone, something like that. Like, seriously, it was so annoying because this girl never like stood up for herself. Now she would go outside, you know, and hang out with her friends, and then she would be praising her husband. She's like, "Oh, my husband is this, my husband is that. He did this for me, he did this for me." As you singles, she was trying to um I don't know, this thing that married people do. They get married, and when they are frustrated in their marriage, they would like to convince you to also get married so that you get a taste of whatever trauma or devilish experience they're going through. So, back to the movie. So, this girl goes out with her friends. She's bragging to them, she's telling them all sorts of things, good things about her marriage, and they're jealous and stuff like that. But not knowing that back at home, she's seeing hellfire. Do you know what is hellfire? That's what she's seeing. So, this man was literally biting her and blowing on it at the same time. You know what is, you bite somebody, you still be blowing, you are beating a child and you're telling the child not to cry. Goodness, it was so traumatic. I don't even know. The part that got me emotional in this movie was, I already mentioned it, the part where he broke her phone and then the next day she cooked for him and apologized. On top of that, they broke your phone, you're the one that is apologizing. So this type of people, they push you to your limits, they drive you crazy, and they make you believe that you are the cause of the whole problem. Like, I don't even get it. Like, they drive you to the point where you believe that this whole thing is your fault. Do you get? And then this girl goes ahead to start saying, "Oh, I don't even need the phone." You don't need the phone just to please this idiot. She was like, I don't even need the phone, so I beg go. So, moving on, another thing that pissed me off in this movie is the fact that these people don't even share a room. As a couple, they don't share a room. Like, they have separate rooms. And then she comes and goes like, some outsider, something like that. And it was I was boiling throughout the movie, and towards the end I was waiting, just waiting for this guy to get a taste of his medicine, because if he did not, I was going to lose my mind. Like, what? You're going to let this guy get away with this? Who wrote this? The part where she cooks for him, he actually made her eat the food first. And I know, he was thinking that, oh, after I broke your phone, you're giving me food. He was thinking that she poisoned him. Fool. After all this, in fact, she's supposed to poison you normally. All these men, they mess up and they forget that they'll come back and eat from your kitchen. You're treating somebody like this, somebody that is in charge of the food you're eating. Chai. Moving on, there is a plot twist. So would I say it's a plot twist at the end of the film, towards the end of the film. This girl, her friend, that she's always bragging to, and telling all sorts of things about her marriage. It gets to a point where they have a fight, okay, and then her friend um is kind of like this. So it gets to a point where they have a fight, and her friend felt insulted, and she took that as an opportunity. I don't know. She took it as an opportunity to um sleep with this girl's husband. Okay, that is the bad man. Okay, so her husband was now going out with her friend. Okay, and after some time, this girl decides to pick up her things and leave the house. And he's like, "You're not leaving this house with anything I got for you." So she had to go back inside and pick the ones that belonged to her, and she left his house. And her friend moved in, or rather, her friend got married to her husband. But in the middle of this story, there was a time when this man's ex-wife had called the girl and was like, "I told you so. Has he started beating you? Has he started doing this and that? I told you, blah 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 blah." So it actually, gave us a little background story of the man. He is just like that. Is his problem. He's a woman beater, doesn't respect women. He's just a bad human being. Okay. So, and it's as if, the ex wife had already warned this girl not to marry the man, but she went ahead to do that. So, when this girl eventually leaves the house after she couldn't take the maltreatment anymore, her friend married her husband and moved in. And guess what? The circle keeps going on and on. Of course, he did not change. It's not the problem of the woman, it's the man's fault. So the problem is constantly going to be there as long as the person causing the problem is there. So we start again. The man starts hitting the new wife, because when they got back from their marriage ceremony, whatever, the wife was like, the new wife brought out her camera and she was like, "Oh, let's take a picture." And he just took the phone from her and was like, "Oh, I'm a private person. Why are you doing that? Social media, no phone." And before this woman could talk, he just smashed the phone. She's like, "Eh, eh, eh." Before you know it, he beat her, slapped her, he pushed her, he did. So that was when her eyes now opened. She's now like, okay. She now realized that all that glitters, be good. Okay. So at the end of the day, I don't know if I should give you spoilers what happened. I think you should go and find out what happened at the end, okay? But if that had not happened, I would have lost my mind. So I think it ended well, because at the end of the film, this lady, that's Miwa, she traveled to Ireland to study. She traveled to Ireland for her masters, and she just quit the marriage and picked up herself. She went to stay with her friend, and I think she was helping her friend with her business before she now got her master's acceptance, whatever, whatever. So yeah, that was how her own story ended in the film. Then for the other man, go and watch the movie. It is showing on Film People on YouTube. Go there, watch the movie, leave a comment of what you think about the movie. And yeah, before I go, the moral lesson of this story, of this film, is that you should not envy anyone at all. You don't know what people are going through inside their house. You are here. They will just come out, polish up themselves, look good, and then they'll start bragging. You, after everything, you go inside and start crying and start saying, "Oh, look at how my life is." You'll be pitying yourself. But you don't know that they are chopping beating inside their house. You are not married. You are crying. Hey, when is my time going to come? Any lizard or and rat that decides to ask your hand in marriage, you accept immediately. Why? Because husband is scarce. They will beat you if you are not careful in this thing, this marriage institution. They will beat you. Okay, so not because somebody is coming out to tell you that, oh, their husband is the best, you will now start crying because your husband did not buy you car and hair. If you have peace where you are, stay there. Oh, they will beat you. Oh. Anyways, make sure you follow up with the channel. I believe they have other amazing movies there. Leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, share to your friends. Until next time, this is the end of my review. Peace.